Probably my biggest passion in life is dance, and there's nothing more exciting and fun for me to share with people than dance. And I am really thrilled to have found this way that Susan and I are combining the principles of Tai Chi and neuroscience with the fun, the art, the joy, the expressive movement and creativity of dance to create an even more powerful healing and therapeutic modality for people, especially those who have any kind of brain function challenges, any kind of neurological disorder, or just the simple aging process where people tend to become more challenged with things like balance and coordination and flexibility. Not only do I have a background in dance from university, but I also have an additional training I'm a certified somatic movement therapist and educator. So that brings into the mix this other sort of neurologically based aspect to dance, sort of an understanding of what's going on inside the body mind, the nervous system and the brain when we are dancing. So we have together taken all of these the most recent research on brain neuroplasticity and how adaptable the brain is and how it can heal itself and how universal brain work, in other words using as many parts of the brain as possible, can really help people to maintain and even heal brain traumas or strokes, or even help to slow down or even reverse neurological disorders like Parkinson'S, and help with the symptoms of Alzheimer's. So we are have put together a really fun sort of we're very thrilled about it, so we're calling it exciting, program that is combining what's called the internal principles of Tai Chi. In other words, what's going on inside your body, what you're putting your attention on what you're thinking of and doing internally in your body to sort of maximize the benefit of that, while we are doing actual external dance movements. And because of my own limitations, I keep them very simple. I really enjoy it. What we're really doing here is building a bridge between separate aspects of our reality which have been seen in a dualistic model and starting to blend them in a more unified model. As simple as left and right hemisphere activity working together to create a whole brain experience. There's been a lot of studies done that have shown how much more effective people's functioning can be if they use whole brain thinking in terms of creativity along with analytical or visualization along with movement, those kinds of things. So we're really blending those in a really fun, playful, and effective way. And just the idea of the male and female, or the yin and yang principles, blending those together, dance being considered maybe more feminine, and the Tai Chi and the martial arts masculine, so really that's more of a holistic model. So everything we're doing is working towards this holistic model. Power and grace is another way to look at it. Blending that is bringing a balance to one's being, the ability to do both when required. So it's a very holistic kind of approach that we're taking to this work, and we feel that it's going to be extremely helpful for people and a lot of fun. So continuing on that theme of blending the two seeming opposite parts of our dualistic reality, we are also thinking about combining the physical healing with the spiritual aspect of healing, which is also connected to the heart and the emotional and psychological healing that comes along with this. So when we're blending the principles of Tai Chi that incorporate some of that with the creativity and the joy and the music of dance, we get a really beautiful holistic experience of that. And that also can bring the internal connection involved and internal principles of Tai Chi combined with the external movement of dance is also kind of a bridge into the spiritual dimension or the spiritual experience. So in that sense, this is an extremely holistic approach to healing. It works on all of these different levels. So combining the masculine aspect of the Tai Chi with the more yin or feminine aspects of dance, which are really about expression of beauty and grace and joy of movement simply for joy's sake, and movement for movement's sake, and the expression that comes from it is an extremely healing experience for the human being. And they've actually discovered that anything learned in a positive emotional state of joy is actually wired in more permanently into the brain. So one of the things that we focus on in this work is bringing the joy of creativity and the love that comes from it, and the beauty, the healing of the heart. So working not only with the physical healing, right through to the metaphysical healing, working with the healing power of beauty that opens the heart and brings a really full experience to the human, and healing on all of those levels. And that's really our goal.